Because if he's a real man, he'd have a conversation with me and sit down and say, I said, brother, let me talk to you about something. I don't give a fuck if this new guy's digging my missus' guts out. I don't care. Have her. I don't care about that anymore.
Trust me.
Dig her out.
Trust me.
Fine.
Trust me.
Solely my youth I care about.
That's it.
Have fun with that. I've been moved on.
Thank you. You know, women have painted this picture that we still love them. So my man, his protectiveness is like, no, I can't let her have a conversation, or I can't let it because he's gonna try and get in there with her. Okay. And she told me he's a narcissist. He's a manipulator. He's a this. He's a that. Bro, I just want to be a father.
That's it.
Can we have that conversation, big man?
Trust me.
No, I don't want to have that conversation with you, rude boy. Because I heard you think you're tough in it. I heard you think you're tough in it. And you're stepping up. You're like, brother, I'll kill you on the doorstep, blood.
Normal.
Like, my child's in this house.
Behind you in this house, and I'm getting there saying, by you said I can't come. Listen.
That's mad.
That's happening.
And this is why I said, yeah, man, them be focused and don't let no woman fall up your head to make you go kill an innocent man that you ain't got no problems with, and he just wants to be a father to his child.
Allow it.
Yeah, especially when he's moved on and she's all talking about he's got a youth up in Rascal, Liverpool, and Manchester. Let him do his thing, fam. Why is she so involved in my business anyway?
Listen, yeah, a woman will move on, but be so quick to tell people, oh yeah, you heard that he got another girl pregnant. Why do you care?
Thank you.
You left me. It's over with. You listen, bro, and this is what we keep saying. A woman can get married to a guy, have 2 kids by 2 other men, and still be focused on what you're doing. Allow my life. Let me move on. Let me be free. Why are you so concerned? And this comes from being the idea of women being narcissistic and fucking self-absorbed. It's all about them. Leave me alone. Some women will spend their life. It's like I said before, a woman, your baby mum will always be better towards you because you wasn't the guy that she could have ended up with and sort it out. And it's cool, life goes on. But how dare a woman have the audacity and the nerve to move on with another guy, get dig out, get pregnant by him, and still have the balls to say, who's your new woman? And where did you get her from? You don't have right to them sort of information. Don't worry about me and my woman. Yeah? And it even goes like one layer deeper, bro. A woman can bring a guy around your daughter after 2 weeks. You're blowing your top off. Like, what? This guy, I don't know this guy from nowhere. She's like, oh, well, I'm seeing him, so it makes sense. You try and bring a woman around your daughter after 2 weeks. Like, who is she? I don't know who she is. And yeah, women's all going off. Literally, women think they can have it one way, but it's the other way. And all that just needs to stop. The whole fucking fatherless daughter syndrome is really untouched, but it's a real life effect that I think a lot of women are suffering from. And I think even more additional to that, King, is that women who might lose their dad kind of revert back to the same thing. Meaning, so if a woman has a dad in her life and he suddenly passes away, that will have the same effects on her from not having a dad from the beginning. Meaning, I love my dad's everything, now he's passed away, they'll start sleeping with bear man again. Who do I go to now? My dad was
it depends what age they are.
No, it doesn't matter.
No, because like some girls, they would have had that sick relationship and know their value. They'd have been with a great man that showed them their value. So now
30 plus, they might still move mad, fam.
Nah.
30 plus, they might, and you know why? I'm saying because it's like they might not seek validation, but she'll quickly try to associate herself with another man after the passing. She would. My dad's gone. Who fills that gap of my dad coming round showing me love? Women don't, because a woman never. Have you ever heard a woman say, you know what? I don't need that man because I got my mum. Never in life. You've never heard that. You've never heard a big woman say, oh, well, I got my mum, so no. I need a male figure. I need that sort of that tight hug. I need that hold. I need that you're okay. I need that overseeing of when we go out. I feel secure. I have someone in the household. Trust me, bro. Women who don't have a father, lose their father, inactive father. It's all full circle, bro. They need that male thing. And it's okay to be this way. But I'm saying, I think me and you aren't aware of the effects that a lot of women these days who are moving mad come from fatherless homes or come from homes where the dad isn't around. So when they run into guys like me and you, they treat us like shit stemming from that. Thinking, well, I don't know how to be, is this okay? Is this all right? Maybe I should be doing certain things. And I think it's more scary, the sexual side, a woman sleeping with loads of men to find validation, because she might catch a baby out of that. And
Maybe that she doesn't really need at that moment.
She doesn't need that at all. And that's a scary thought. A woman racking up the body count, just going through bare men, catching couple youths, couple baby fathers, and still feel incomplete. You have to get to the root of the problem, King. You have to go back and say, what is it I need? Where am I going wrong? And I feel like until women sort of fix deep-rooted issues with the baby father, the father, whoever was in the picture, you're never going to find true resolve, bruv. You can't keep running through man hoping one's going to land and love you. Because he's going to see the flaws in you that you don't even see. Like,
and he's going to take advantage of that as well.
He's going to play you. Don't think men don't play women the same way you women play men. Because if a guy sees you're vulnerable, he's going to tell you what you want to hear. He's going to dig your guts out for a couple months, fuck you off, or you're going to be like, I thought he loved me. Brother never loved you. He fed you lines because you was in the most vulnerable state. You need to work on you, sis. You need to get you right. You need to focus on your child and better your life. Because getting man in your life just to have man, it never ends well. Trust me. Yeah? And it's so fucked. A woman in the pursuit of love, yeah, she might have convinced herself that maybe the love she needs is from your brother. Like, and that's off limits to you, but she might holler at your brother. She might holler at your uncle. She might holler at your best friend. She might holler at the fucking child stepdad. Anyone that will take her. Like any takers at that moment. That's scary, cuz.
So the fatherless daughter syndrome is known as daddy issues.
Mm-hmm.
It's an emotional disorder that stems from issues with trust and lack of self-esteem that leads to a cycle of repeated dysfunctional decisions in relationships with men. That's what it actually is.
Couldn't have said it better myself. In short, summarising it.
It's real.
It's real. I told you, it's real, cuz.
Because as much as a mother doesn't understand this, yeah, the child's gonna feel like I'm a mistake.
Yes.
Because why wouldn't somebody want to be with me, mum? And you're such a great woman.
And I'm beautiful. Like why has no one claimed us, mum? Big talk, you know.
Like, mum, why don't he love me? Now, mummy has to answer that question.
Big questions.
When she's the reason why the father's not in the picture.
Answer that one, sis.
But they're gonna play it off and do parental alienation, where they've corrupted the child and said, well, you just never want to love you. Now, when a child's young, like 6, 5, 7, 8, the child doesn't really understand. You see, when you start to get like 13, 14, 15, 16, you start to actually realize what the world, you know, and you're like, like, maybe my dad wasn't that bad. Like, mums keeps playing this image.
Trust me.
And that's why a lot of them women, they get into relationships with new men to like try and make themselves look good. They don't even like want to be with a man. They don't even want to be with a dippy man. Yep. It's only as they're trying to prove a point to the daughter that there is good men out there.
Yeah.
That daughter's still damaged because the real biological father, you stopped. And she wants to know who he is and who's his family. Because when you cut a child off, you're cutting off the whole family supply.
Yeah.
That is plugs. You know how dumb some women are? Bruv, that child could be in a better position in life because of the father's family. Not even the father, the grandma or that someone in that family could have the passion that child has. For instance, that they could chip into art. I've got a grandma who's a famous artist. You see what I'm saying? But because you cut them off, that child now is just going with the punches. They don't even understand how deep it goes, bro.
Studies girls, everything, you know.
Bro, there's so many opportunities you get when you know your whole family, bro.
It's mad.
Bro, there's so many opportunities.
Those connections.
I'm telling you, when it's not there, it's peak. So women need to stop doing that.
Bro, even in sports, or like let's say tennis, for example, and a woman wins the Grand Slam or wins a really tough point or game. Or towards the end of the game, she looks at her like in the sports box. There's her dad and her coach, and they're like that. And she's like, oh yeah, you know, like, you know, my like, dad and coach, like, have been there for me. A woman looking at her dad who loves her is everything and more. A place me and you can't even conceive, you know. Like, we can't actually think of how deep it runs for a woman's brain. To have a loving father that supports me in what I do, that calls me beautiful, that calls me a queen, that tells me I can achieve anything, that tells me every step of the way I'm with you. Anything you need, I got you.
Facts. When
a woman has that, she feels that she can knock down any wall, any barrier, and attempt any task. When you lose that away, she just has to figure out that it's going to be a lot tougher. A lot tougher. But when you got that daddy there to just, like when I'm crying, when I'm in emotional state, when my boyfriend left me, dad just arms around you. Don't worry, you're a beautiful woman. Like, you're gonna find someone you're gonna deserve you for you. Everything like that. It's massive, bruv. It's massive. And listen, man. Again, you know, we're not sort of criticizing women who don't have fathers. We're simply highlighting the effects it has and things that you need to be aware of because it's a real life issue. It's been well documented. There's loads of studies and data and researches that you can look up yourself and say, am I a result of this? Am I suffering from this? Because rather than deflect and just blame them, sort out your issues, sis. Like, ask yourself these questions. It's okay. It doesn't make you a weak person for seeking therapy or help. Actually, in fact, it makes you a stronger person.
I'm going to go to an even different side of this, yeah? The emotional side that girl, when she gets older and she does find her father, because all girls are going to find their father eventually. And now she's found him. She's expecting everything from that man now. Yeah? But that man's got probably a life now. You see, what we have to understand, yeah, is the damage that some mothers cause them daughters, yeah, they grow up with an expectation. When I find my dad, everyone's gonna be like this and that, and they usually get disappointed. The reason why they get disappointed is because their whole life has been a myth. If they would have had daddy growing up, it would be different to having daddy when he's older.
Trust me.
Like, for instance, a man that you ain't seen for 8 years is meant to know your birthday. It's kind of mad. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Maybe every year for the last 8 years he's cried on your birthday.
True.
And for him to get over it, now he's emotionally blocked it out.
Trust me.
But that side will never get spoken about. That poor man has to just remember that thing. And if he doesn't, he's a deadbeat, he's a piece of shit. He's not a good man.
Trust me.
And this is what we have to change these narratives because they're not correct. Men have emotions too. And men go through their own life struggles.
Real shit. We all have. And
that's not spoken about. So that little girl's going into the world thinking that daddy has to be perfect. She's not realizing that daddy's scarred just like you're scarred. The same way you're hurt, he's hurt as well from not seeing you for all these years.
But he's
now I'm back in your life. I'm trying, but I have a life now.
That's right.
Like, I've got kids that I do see.
Yeah.
And I'm there for them.
Yeah.
Every single day, or every single week. Whatever the setup is. You just come back in and you expect to get everything. As much as in the ideal world, we want that to be the truth, it's not. So that woman that stops and then thinks, I can stop and start, and anytime I tell him to jump, he has to jump, it might not be like that forever.
Yeah.
And that's just to say that on the other side of the fence, because a lot of people you'll never hear no one talking like this, man. You'll never hear no one talking like this.
Who? Because people don't care. Do you know what, yeah? And do you know what, like, really touches my soul, bro? And, like, things that, one of the few things that get me emotional is when I see man crying out in comments saying, I've got a daughter, I've got 2 girls that I ain't seen in 3 years, and it pains me. I can't even imagine, bro, struggle. Because let alone me imagine having a daughter, being denied access to your little girls, makes me feel weak, bro. Like, I wish I could give bro my strength to help him through, because I can't. Because black big man are coming out and saying, I can't see my little girls. It's making me ill, or sometimes I don't want to get out of bed. These are real life effects that happen to a big man. I can't get out of bed. I can't go work. I don't know how to move in the world because I can't see my little girls. Like that shit makes me tear up because I'm thinking, I'm a dad, bro. I ain't got a daughter, but I got a son, and it's still one and the same. Like that access. So there's so many layers that we can sort of strip back and peel and say, yo, look at what you're doing to the men as a whole.
No, but I'm saying for men, the side that's never spoken about is you hear women cuss men, call them deadbeats.
Of course you do.
Call them that,
quick to call them
deadbeat. And the girl will grow up and she'll find the dad and they'll try and form a relationship, but it's always going to be harder to establish because for years I've been deprived of something that I didn't want to be deprived of.
So now how do I move?
I'm even a little bit hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying my hardest, but the problem is now I can't do everything that you expect me to do because I've actually got a family. I've probably got a wife, kids, mortgage, yard, job.
A whole nother life over you.
So now, like, you come in and because it's expectations, isn't it? You're gonna come in, and when I fail your expectations, that's gonna lead on to your whole life now, that men are gonna always let me down because my dad let me down when I came back into his life after my mum deprived me of him for 10 years. And I thought I could just walk in and he's gonna be like, open arms. And the thing is, he would genuinely want to.
But he doesn't know how to move on that now.
Because now it's all changed. You're a big woman now.
Big woman. Like, what do I say to you?
You know what I'm saying?
What is it?
And then every time I try to bust jokes with you, you don't even get my jokes. Because we ain't built that bond. If it was like a child that was in your life, you know their temperament, how to respond.
Everything,
you know what I'm saying?
like,
but I don't really know nothing, so I'm learning now. So you've got to have patience the same way she has patience with you, you have to have patience with her. So it's peak still.
That's what's scary. But you know what's more scary? When like the daughter might look like the dad. And do you know what's mad, yeah? A dad could generally look at his son or daughter and be like, you're my daughter, but I don't even know you. So you're my biological daughter, but the absence has me looking at you like a stranger. I don't actually know you. You're my daughter, you're welcome to stay and come out and go out at me, but I'm gonna have to relearn the idea of you're my daughter, this is how I'm supposed to treat you. What kind of food you like, and you know, are you into sports? And it's basically a woman who's a stranger coming into your home saying, Dad, be a dad to me now. But since your mum stopped me, I've had 2 kids, I've got married. I don't know how to talk to you like that. Like that sort of absence has got me looking at my own daughter like a stranger, and that's fucked. Looking at your own seed like a stranger and they're a big person. I mean, the dad can maybe try to open his arms and say, of course, my daughter, I love you, anything you want, I give you, but I've had another life since you. I don't know how to just come into you and start talking your expectations, your wants and your needs. I don't know how to talk to you in a certain way, because I've got a stranger in my home. And, you know, again, I think it's very evident that women do think short term. They're not looking at the lasting damage that it sort of results in. They're not looking at what it does to men's mental health, even though we've well established that women don't care about men's mental health. Men's mental health is so low priority that when it gets mentioned, people say, oh yeah, men's mental health.
No. The What About Me Club come out.
Yeah.
What about women though?
But we're not talking about women.
No, but what about women? A woman came in my comment section and a lot of women said to me, why do you always talk about empowering men? Men have been shit for women for years and always shitted on them and never done no good for them. Okay. And you're just here empowering. Why don't you empower women?
Because I'm a guy. I mean, you know, fine.
No. What she wants us to do, you know what she's really saying?
Go on.
Stop empowering men.
Yeah.
And empower women. Like
everyone doesn't do that already. There's a million podcasts saying women are amazing, beautiful, can't do no wrong, like God's immaculate creatures, and you know they're like the fucking ultimate beings. Women have been getting pedestaled. Society treats them like they can't be touched, women can't be wrong. You can't argue their points. They're emotional. They're soft creatures. They're feminine. Let them rock out. Well, I mean, as crazy as it sounds, why would I empower a woman unless she's my own woman, like my actual woman? If I have a wife or my main woman, I will naturally upgrade and sort of level her up because she's my woman. I'm not going to make it a mission to empower a woman as a man, because I don't see the world through a woman's eyes. I know about being a man and a man's struggle and a man's mental health and what it's like to be a man and be looked down on. That's my reality. I can't speak on women. I don't know women like that. I move with the perspective of man, how men see the world. Many men that I know see the world through a very dark lens, and that lens has been darkened by women and society to a point where we can't even see through the lens. So now man out here just moving blind with no emotion now, just fucked. If women really think they're fucked, you ain't seen a broken man from a woman. You ain't seen fucked. Trust me. Have man moving darker than shadows out here, bro. Just stepping left, like taking souls from women and feeling nothing. That's the result it can happen from a woman fucking over a guy. So women have to be very careful, and women need to think long term. Is this a good move? Am I being too emotional? Do I need to check myself? Do I need to self-reflect and think, maybe I shouldn't have done that? But when you move with the mindset, me, I'm always right, he's gonna love me, this is how it works, a man can't act out at me, I'm never wrong, you're heading down a very, very slippery slope. And when you slip, you might bust your neck, yeah?
Trust me.
And real fuck up. And women, and another thing women don't realize, some kids and daughters, when they find knowledge and come into themselves and study and learn the world, they might resent the mums. Mums don't ever think how kids can resent them, you know?
What the resentment that they have is the loss of respect. And I feel like that's the worst type of thing that a mother can get from a daughter.
Trust me,
the lack of respect, because the lack of respect means that once it goes, it will never come back. Mm-hmm. And then that will be her outlook on life. She'll be cold-hearted.
Fucked.
I ain't got a relationship with my dad because you stopped it. I tried to build it, it can't build. And now I found out that you ain't a good person.
You was the reason for it.
and you was a bad person in general. In general, you're not a good person.
In general, it's toxic as fuck.
Like, you're not a good person.
At all. I mean, okay, fair enough, you raised me, as you should as my mum, but I think women are disillusioned to the idea that mums can't be toxic and shit mums. I think that's literally not spoken about too. I think the idea that, because my mum...
women stick with women, so they're never going to say that, because they don't want that narrative to ever be pushed on them. They want to believe, like, they want to be in denial, basically.
Women, it's okay to say my mum was shit. As a mum, she raised me, and I got through the sort of hurdles and obstacles when I was younger.
Some of them that you raised them, they just drag them up.
They just breed them. Listen, like there are mums out there turning up every week, hardly home, on benefits, Lincoln Bear man bringing them in the yard, and the daughter's just there colouring in their book. You women are fucked. I said, this idea, women, it's okay to say I had a shit mum if she was shit. Because you're very happy to say my dad weren't shit, but you very rarely hear I had a shit mum. Some mums just breed and that's it as well, you know. Women are quick to call men sperm donors, and women are just baby carriers. Then they push it out, and that's it. Why is that not a thing? Why is it with men? It's like, no. Women can be shit mums. Women can be toxic, and women can ruin their kid's life. And when the kid or male grows up and has sense and knowledge of himself and starts to resent the mum and doesn't forgive the mum for having that effect and making their life miserable and grow up without that father figure because of your emotions, that respect is huge. Without respect, you get no love. Respect is earned, bro.
Respect is just the minimum, bro.
It's the bare minimum. As my parent, but again, I think women seem to think they have this immunity of being a mum. I'm a mum, so they will come back to me. No, you can hate your mum, bro. If you hate your mum through her own action towards you and your father, that's a pure emotion. That's not a child gone off the rails.
Nope.
That's not a child being disrespectful.
Nope.
You stopped my father from being around, so now I'm at a big age. I hate you for that. I love you as my mum, but I hate you as a person.
Straight.
Real talk. It's okay to say and feel those things, you know?
Yeah.
You can't put mummy just up here because she's mum and she raised me. No.
If she's done bad, she's done bad.
She's done bad. If she's a shit mum, she's a shit mum. Call it for what it is, sis. Don't sugarcoat things and sort of play it down because she's a mum and she's just immune to this criticism. No, call mum out. If your mum being toxic, say, I don't play that, mum. If you're stopping my dad from coming around, let him come around. I want to see him. Now I'm of big age. You know what? Now I'm 16. I want to go live with my dad. And that happens too, you know. Some girls make the decision to go live with their fathers. They leave their mum completely. And the mum's still a big woman, still going out partying, still bringing a man to the yard. And says, you know what? You're such a bad mum. I'm going to now go and live with dad. And I'm my dad's raised. So, and all them dads that do an amazing job and raise their daughters like to be queens, shout out to all of them, bruv. I love them for that. Yeah? Do you know how much of a strong man it takes to raise a woman?
Stronger.
Strong! Especially coming from a shit mum as well. Like I said, shit people raise shit kids, bruv. It's pretty fucking simple, isn't it? Like, shit people raise shit kids.
Facts.
It isn't limited to fucking sex, bro.
No.
You know what I mean? If you're a shit person, you're gonna have shit kids.
But I feel like a lot of women play that role before they even give a man a chance to think that he's gonna be a shit father. So they give that role to another man.
Yeah.
And that's where I said this whole thing of like being a stepfather is crazy, bro. And some of these weirdos out here on internet saying, like, bro, it's just some weird stuff I'm seeing lately on the internet, and it's it's just weird, bro.
If you're gonna be a stepdad, tell the woman I'm not here to be their dad, you know. I will help and support them as long as I'm in their life, but that's not my place to be saying that.
No, but he would know that if the father was if she let the father be in the life.
Yeah, you're right.
See, sometimes we're asking conversations of things that we already know that it would be an easy answer if she let the father.
Yeah.
The father's there, bro. Can you be a father to a child that I know a father's be? No, you can't. And the child, you feel weird that the child might even go and tell the dad that you was all saying weird stuff like that.
Of course.
Dad, mom's boyfriend's a weirdo. He wants to be my dad, but I've already got you. Is he alright? Yeah. And you're like, I have to punch out this don, fam.
Yeah. And as he gets older, and women, kids are very smart, you know. You know, whether it's boy or a girl. Do you know, baby mums, be careful, you know, because kids are not dumb. Do you know, if your baby mum is talking to someone on the phone, kids are very receptive, but more importantly, the woman won't acknowledge the kid is listening to listen. So she's hearing them saying, I miss you, I want you to come round, and the kid's just there playing, but he's taking it all in, to a point where your daughter might come home to you and be like, daddy, you know mummy was talking on the phone to Michael. You're like, oh, okay, wait. And you're like, What Michael? You know Michael who works in my school. She'll tell you vital information that will make the mum, and the mum is none the wiser, thinking it's just light. No, kids tell you mum's biggest secret, bro. I won't even put out there. Trust me, my son has just blurted out random things. I'm like, really? Now, whether the mum cares or not is a whole other argument. I'm saying, if mummy's fucking the school teacher, if mummy's fucking your uncle, if mummy's fucking your best friend, the son is gonna drop you that knowledge. Even if the mum says, don't tell dad. Soon as he sees you, daddy, mummy, you can't stop a kid's mind from telling you that, because it's so ingrained, like, that's dad, mummy did this. Vice versa. If a dad's got a new woman, she's gonna tell that your mum when he goes home, daddy had a new woman around the house. Yeah, like her name was Chantel. Yeah, she got plaits and she, you know what I mean? Gotta be very mindful when you're talking around your kids, you know? Kids are like a sponge, bro. They're taking everything.
Everything.
Every little swear words, accents, and mannerisms, they take it all from you. Yeah? So that's why if you're a shit mum, it's gonna have a fucking detrimental effect to the daughter, bruv. She's gonna treat men like shit, and then those men are gonna treat women like shit, and those women are gonna treat kids like shit, and it's just an endless fucking...
I told you, it's the cycle of hate, bro.
And it never ends, does it?
Never.
But then who breaks the cycle? How does the cycle like get broken? Like who says one day that's enough? Who like what?
We do.
Us, yeah? Representing like for kings worldwide, fam.
Yeah, we gotta empower the men to the point where they start to identify a toxic woman. Mm-hmm. A toxic woman will stop a man from seeing his child and then try to make you the father. That's a toxic woman. I'll say it again.
Please. Catch that for me one more time.
A toxic woman will stop a man from seeing his child and try to make you the father. You're an idiot.
Dumb idiot.
And you need to fix up, brother.
Trust me.
Yeah? Because you're moving mad.
Mad.
That's not your child. You can try your hardest, but it's not your child. In 3-4 years, she called police and say you tried to molest her. You're going in jail, big man.
Think.
And then she said she cut you off from your child's life. What do you say? She'll say that's not your child.
Oh well.
You can't take her to no family court, big man. Who the hell are you?
But I love her. It's not your daughter.
And this is what I said, don't get too attached to other people's children, bro. Go and create your own families, bro.
Trust me.
But then someone will say the argument, but I want to have children with her and she got children with another man. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, if there's another man, even find a man and get onto him and say, why don't you want to take care of your you? Men don't go out their way for other men. A girl will do that for a girl.
It's true.
Men won't do it for men.
Nah.
We need to start creating that narrative.
Because men are too quick to get lost in the idea of a woman, her beauty.
And she's gonna tell him all the rubbish that she wants to hear.
Trust me.
Because a woman wants to make it seem like you're never coming back.
Trust me. Yeah.
For the reason that I've cut you off because you're the bad guy.
Trust me.
But the truth is, she was the piece of shit woman. Sometimes look at the scenario properly.
Look at it, deep it.
She was in love and she had a child with him and she could talk bad about him. You just met her and she's telling you her whole life story. You trust somebody like that? I don't.
A woman who's got like 2-3 kids with a bad is so quick to tell you that he ain't shit. That's a bit odd, isn't it?
No. Another man, he just like, she just loves me because of the D. Yeah. Man's getting like beat, you get me? Idiot thing.
Trust me.
Lost in the sauce.
But then the moment the sex stopped and the food stopped, then you know what? When the guy steps back for a moment, he sees so many red flags. He can't believe they was waving him down from early. Brother, every man's just going, bro, listen, don't go over there. Listen, I know she's giving you sloppy toppy. I know she's fucking you how you want. I know you can hit her from the back and call her, pull her hair. But man are waving him down saying, bro, don't go over there. 2-3 months in, he's like, this girl just got rid of me. Brother, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I said, like, we don't name drop because we don't give people free clout, yeah? I was seeing a girl that had a couple youths. I was like, wait. She was the dad for like 8-9 years or whatever. I was seeing her for like a month. Then she started moving left. But she always used to curse her dad out and say, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. And as it's more progressing, I stopped and I thought, she never actually truly split from him. They might have been on a break type shit. I feel like she was fucking me during the break and calling him names because they had a disagreement or an argument and they had to figure it out. But the moment things became on good terms again, she jetted back to bro. So I was just like a filler. I was like a filler gap. I was just like a moment, nigga, like, all right, well, you can be here for now. But at the point where some men It might be 6 months, and now they've met the daughters, and now they're really invested in the woman. Now the man's like taking the daughters to McDonald's and taking her out and saying, like, I really love this woman, and she go, I'm done with you, you know? And you're like, I can't believe this woman finessed me, brought me into her life, had me put up doors in her house, like fix her bed, go IKEA with her, take the kids' day out, and one day she was just like,
bye. There's nothing you can do.
Nothing you can do about it. Ain't your kids.
Ain't your kids.
You can't turn up on her. No. You can't turn up. What are we gonna do, bro? You can't turn up on her. You decided that a woman is very good at manipulating men and saying, listen, I'm gonna give you sex, pussy, food, good times and memories. And in return, you're gonna love me for me. Trust me, bro. I'll happily say that a woman finessed me into the idea of thinking that it was that. Like, a woman will use a guy to fill a void that's currently in her life. Trust me, I genuinely believe every time a woman falls out with her baby father, she'll go and seek a new man. But when things restore to normal levels, she'll then palm that man off and think, oh, me and the son's father, the daughter's father, kind of working against us. So like, let me see if that can rekindle. A woman will always do what's best for her and her offspring. When it's time to cut ties with you, she's gone, and there's nothing you can do about it. Put yourself first. Don't get so invested, and always understand that you're expendable. At any moment, you can get dropped. It's long. Focus on yourself. Don't overly invest in the kids, and don't overly invest in her. Watch how she moves. Study her mannerisms, her body language, because she'll let you know everything there is to know about her. And if a woman's very comfortable dragging her baby father down, talking shit about him to you, if that's not a red flag to you, bro, I don't know what is.
Most men think that I'm gonna be the better man.
Every time.
And end up getting done the same thing the other guy done. I'm a victim of that, bro.
I'm a victim of that. I'm a victim too.
I'm a victim of it.
She finessed me. It's happened.
Two youths. I went into the family, 2 youths. I thought I was being the greatest stepdad ever. I thought every man was shit. She even nearly made me stab up the baby father. Just because he wanted to see his youth. Now I'm looking back at it, I'm like, shit, boy.
You can't believe it, what she done to you, innit?
She finessed me, blood.
And some women might say someone allow that. She's a narcissist. Women might say someone allow that. Trust me, a woman can control the right guy in the right moment. If a woman cooks for you, makes you feel homely, gives you sex regularly, and tells you things you want to hear, like, you're everything my ex isn't. Your sex is better, your dick's bigger, whatever, she'll tell you things. She'll tell you things, and then as a guy, you're like, yeah, I'm the man.
Why is this
like, yeah, I'm the man. Like, as in your ex can never hit the pussy like this. Like, I run this shit. Yeah? But then, in her head, she's still thinking of him. And when he used to blow her back out, you're just filling in the blanks for the moment, bro. I swear to God, yeah, you can dig a woman out, yeah, make her bust 10 times, but she's still gonna go back to him in the end. You're not gonna be a permanent role. It's just for the moment. Trust me, women are very good at telling men what they want to hear. But now, from me and bro being with it, we don't allow none of that talk to fly. When a woman says, you're the biggest I've ever had, no guy's ever hit it like you, you know, I'm so comfortable around you, I've never done anal, you lying asshole, man. They've been done that stuff, bro. Any girl who says, you know what, and just on a side note, I'm sorry, women, but this is, in my head, I'm convinced of this. If any woman says to you that I've been with a guy for 8, 9 plus 10 years relationship, she's done out here. Like, as in, she can't ever actually build another. No, like she's done, mentally done.
Yeah, because she's done. Yeah, that's a lot of energy invested in one thing.
She can't ever start that again. She can't. Even, you know what? I know. You know, I think about it on the way here. If a woman was to meet you and do a 10-year run with you, you still can't beat the 10-year run the first guy did. Especially if she's got kids with him. You can spend 30 years with a woman who done 10-year run with another guy. Bruv, you never match that run he did. So if these days, yeah, if you speak to a woman right now, you go, oh yeah, so when's your last relationship? Oh, about 2 years ago. Oh, okay, how long was it for? 15 years. Yeah. Just say, you know what? Lovely meeting you, babe, but I can't do that right now. 15 years with one guy. You're forever finished. Your nanny's finished. The memories are finished. The energy you can put in me to finish.
Think about you with a woman for 15 years and all the stuff that you'd have been doing to her.
Ruined her.
Like, I'm talking about sexual endowers.
Everything.
I'm talking about mental. I'm talking about like taking.
Emotional,
like I'm talking about
physical.
like just like the sweet things.
Everything.
Like no man is comparing to her. Like you could get a new man, he'd be good, but he'll never match me.
It can't.
Because I'd have done a lot in them 15 years.
You share
Holidays.
Bro, soul
like,
ties.
Bro, I'd have done everything.
You snatched her soul.
Taught her how to drive. Bought her a car. Like you can't match me, bro.
You can't, bro.
You match me, bro.
First sexual experiences was with you. Everything was with you. Trust me, brother. I advise no man. I'm sorry, women. I advise no man to get the woman who's got a 10+ year body count with one guy. I'm sorry. They can't.
But I don't think women go through that. Women that in 10-year relationships they have their little stings, you know.
But it doesn't last. It doesn't last.
But I'm saying, have you ever met a woman, and like, she's got a man, and she smokes you once every 2 years or like once every year or something?
Yeah. It's happened to me before, yeah.
Yeah. There's things out there that you're probably smoking
forever. That access to her tune will be there. Every time there's like
But she got a man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But when the big problems happen, you start seeing her text you, "Oh, how you doing, big head?" Any girl that says, "Hey," any girl that says, "Hey, big head,"
Smoke, just smoke.
woo!
She wants to smoke.
Free smoke, free smoke, free smoke.
And that goes back to what you said. Every man has got a girl in a certain type of way. Married women with 3 kids, it might be a 5-year stint. She'll be like, you know what? Just recently, I would just picture you fucking me differently. Her man's there saying, babe, like dinner's ready, and like she's there sending selfies, like sending pussy selfies to this guy. Still, some men are just attached like that, brother. Yeah, they just never let them go. And for me, I mean, me personally, I ain't getting married straight. I said it with chest, arm, leg, everything. I'm not. The idea of marriage is such a.
I still think you're gonna get married one day, though. I see. I don't care what you say to me.
Only for business reasons.
No, but I'm saying like we're at a level of success where we're too rich. You have to get married to protect yourself, bro. It's the only way to save yourself from because these
scrutiny.
But they're gonna do you like Wayne Rooney, Mooney, blow.
You know, caught slipping. They're
gonna be like that.
Old man Rooney just had to drain out. Man just drain out.
3 things got you in the room doing a mazza. Bro, you ain't never gonna have the energy 3 women are gonna have.
Yeah, but remember I told you, but Rooney cheated on Khalees so much, that she's like, damn, again? She cheated him he cheated so many times, that she's lost the end. But come on, Khalees got like 4 or 5 kids with him, and Rooney's got money. She ain't going nowhere. And that's what I'm saying. A broke nigga can't run that game.
Yeah, facts.
If a guy's rich, she ain't going nowhere. That lifestyle, that comfortability, you ain't going nowhere. The Rooney name, the association, the brands. Some women play their role immaculately, yeah? But it's right. You can't be like old man Rooney, fam. You can't be.
Yeah, you're definitely getting married sooner or later, bro.
Nah, bro.
I'm gonna come to the wedding and turn up.
Nah, bro.
I'm turning up.
I don't trust none of these women.
But it's sign a prenup.
Well, you know what I learned something? Man, them are giving you free game. One woman told me, that in UK, something along these lines. Don't quote me, that when you get married in UK, if you have a prenup, your lawyer has got to tell you that it only lasts about 4 years. And you actually have to renew it before them 4 years are gone or it's up. So if you're married to a woman for 5 years, the prenup is non-existent. The lawyer has to disclose that to you. A lot of men don't know that, you know. Yeah. There's a time frame for prenups in UK. Yeah. When you marry a woman with a prenup, if she agrees, there's a time span on it, and you have to renew it. In America, it might be different, but in UK, your lawyer has to disclose you how long till the prenup lasts, and when you have to renegotiate it. And if the wife chooses to not accept or disagree, then you can end the relationship. There's a time frame, man. Them. So if you're gonna prenup a woman, make sure that you ask your lawyer how long does it last, when do I have to renew it, because it's not forever. Trust me, cuz when I learned that, I couldn't believe it, bruv. Couldn't believe it. Prenup's not even free. Yeah? Everything comes at a cost. But like I said, I understand what you said about married a woman for security, and I know what you're saying. But weirdly enough, I was in the Uber the other day, and one guy said to me, I'm married to a woman. He goes, sometimes she goes out, and I know she fucks other guys, but I don't care. I said, whoa. I said, what?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah. So imagine, I'm in the Uber gang yard, and we're just talking about women right now, and he goes, yeah, my wife, I've been with her for a long time. Some nights she might dress up and might look a bit too nice, or she might do things. And he goes, I don't know that she might be with another guy, but I also go with other women. He goes, I've got to a point where I'd rather do her thing and my thing sometimes. As long as she respects me in the yard.
He's in an open relationship.
And comes up, no, but wasn't that? He goes, the only reason why I haven't divorced that bitch because I don't want to pay no divorce fees, no like lawyer fees, and I don't want to go for the whole stress. He goes, I'd rather just keep her there and fuck her every now and again than divorce her. That's what he said to me. Bro, this is how deep it is. He said the whole idea of divorce gives me anxiety. He goes, I'd rather stay a married man and operate single than be a divorced man. I swear down. He goes, as long as she cooks, cleans it, and takes care of the yard, I'll stay with that trifling bits, even if I know she's cheating on me. I swear to God, bro. And this is how deep it is. Marriage is a business. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. It's a business. If she can help you, great. But divorce is very stressful. Yeah? There are women out here who are fucking going through a divorce or divorced and jumping into a next man's bed before divorce is even finalized, cuz. You know, like that, cuz. Deep, you know. And these are scattered women just trying to attach themselves to a man or feel wanted. Them women need to just hold a seat, cuz. How you going for a divorce and I still linking man?
It's mad. We're going to end the show with the last thing. This is the video. This video had me in tears this week. And yeah, we're going to just give a little bit of commentary because we gave a little bit at the front. We'll give some a little bit of commentary.
Go on.
Yeah, so darling, you blocked me in it. I didn't even know why you blocked me in it. Like, obviously we're adults, innit? I was only calling you last night and today because I genuinely wanted to check that you got home safe, innit? I didn't even see your message when you responded saying, yeah, I got in. Now, the last time we spoke, I was having a conversation, the phone cut, innit? Like, I thought that was your signal, whatnot. I tried to call you straight back.
That can't be real. It just, I can't be.
This is real, fam.
He met her once at a party.
He met her once and he's moving like this.
At Stratford Pitch, I've been there as well, because...
Where's it?
Stratford, Pitch in Stratford.
Bro, this is real.
Rooftop thing, I think. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, nigga. Like, it is what it is. We're adults. I won't ring your phone no more because I'm a grown man at the end of the day. I'm not going to keep ringing down your phone. I genuinely calling you because I didn't see your message, didn't hear from you, and I wanted to check that you was fine in it because, do you know what I mean? I'm a man in it. Like, you was on the phone, so I want to make sure you're getting safe in it. Yeah, my friend wants to say something.
My friend was to say something. How was he so ready to speak on it? He was ready, cuz.
Let's be honest, this guy, the other guy that's speaking to you at the party, at the end of the day, it's hard to be real.
Them man are a duo, tag team, finesse, kings.
You grab onto them with two hands and you keep them there. So it goes to show, at the end of the day, fair enough, innit? Like, you don't
He's an ultimate wingman.
It's surprising to me. I'm shocked to hear that, but it is what it is at the end of the day. My friend's not somebody that will bother you or pester you. We're doing big things in our lives. We're going big places in it. So at the end of the day, you blocking him, that's your prerogative, that's your choice. And he will never call your phone again. We will never contact you again. I respect you. I'm not a person to keep ringing your phone. I respect you. You didn't have to block me. Like, you could have said I don't want to speak and I would have left it there. But fair enough, it is what it is, isn't it? Like, obviously, it was nice talking to you.
Man said it was nice talking to you.
He is the ultimate wingman. Met her once at Pitch in Stratford, and my guy saying, "Listen, babe, like me, you could be the new Kim K and Kanye. Like, how do you get there, cuz? Like, them man are for the streets, you know, fam. I don't know how you're that invested, cuz.
You know what, man them, yeah. Let me just say, man them. I love the man them. I'm for empowering the man them. The big butt rude boy. Man can't indulge in this behavior.
Facts.
That is simply behavior. The day that I've talked to a ting and I say, YC, tell her, and YC that, yeah, you have to hold on to him with two hands. Bro, we've lost.
Yeah.
The game is over. If I can't talk to the ting, brother, how are you gonna talk to the ting, fam?
Facts.
I've flopped already, fam.
Facts.
The fact that she's blocked me and I'm sending a voice note shows I'm desperate, bro.
Facts.
That's desperation, bro.
Facts.
If the girl blocks me, I block my number, bro. Enjoy your life, bro. It's a dime a dozen, bro. Well, you're a lighty, you probably problems anyway.
It's true.
You probably problems anyway. But you know what I'm saying?
It's scary to think he even. I don't know how he. I don't know how many takes they did. I don't know if that was one take, but they sounded ready.
Hey, brother, you know how deep it is, yeah? YC, when he first heard it, said that can't be true.
It can't be.
He said it can't be true.
It was too perfect. It was a perfect. Like, them lot are the ultimate duo tag team. ease, like, and like, because he passed the phone to bro, and bro hit it with a smooth. Trust me, he's that guy. Like, the handoff was so nice that man was just ready for the phone pass. Just bro, tell her like I'm a G.
It's like he was sitting there with you, and he was just like, yeah. And man was just like, yeah, like, bruv, that was mad.
Yeah.
Man, them don't go out wrong, please, because girls will screen record you and post it.
Pure receipt.
Don't go out wrong. Maintain your kingship, maintain your dignity, and walk away. If a girl blocks you, take it. Don't even take it as an L. Just say it is what it is.
Too many girls out there, kings.
You know what I'm saying? Rejection's nothing. Man can take rejection, bro.
Normal.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing.
Keep pushing, you move on.
Come on, man.
Facts.
If you're on big things, you're not sending girls voice notes like that with your brethren. No way. No way.
But who does that? No one does that, surely. Oh, boy.
Come on,
like,
man.
isn't like man are taking Sibba to a new high, because
Brother, that is mad. You think the day, I can't even, like, I'm trying to think of words to say, yeah. All I can say to man is like, don't go out wrong, fam.
yeah.
Don't go out wrong. Talking about I'm calling your phone and you aren't answering. Bro, if she blocks your number, she blocks your number. You didn't even give the girl a chance to even recover from the night before, blood.
Facts.
Man's calling her straight away. That's catty, fam.
She's still moving.
He ain't got no catties, fam. Not to say you should, but I'm just saying in general, fam. He's moving like, what's going on?
He needs to.
But shout out to the guys that don't hassle. And you know what, yeah? What's the song? There's a Jamaican song, man. It's like,
Go on.
yeah, go try that shit with another man. I instant block and delete. Me no pressure nobody, daughter. It's alright, it's okay. You can leave if you want leave. Me get gal me never ask for.
Let him know.
I'm alone. Trust me, brother.
Let him know.
Trust me, brother. Instant block and delete. A gal block me, I block her back.
Quick.
Delete number.
Quick.
This actually even exists.
Facts.
You know, one's there, brother. I think I got time for that. Big man, respect yourself.
Always.
Yeah? Check, and his brethren, check your brethren, bro.
Please.
Don't do shit like that for your brethren.
It's not
If you see me moving like that, bro, check me, bro.
I'll be like, bro, like, you fell off, cuz.
Yeah.
I said, nah. I'll be like, bro, you are 50 for the streets, cuz. I can't consider.
I am like, if you came and said, oh, I said a voice note to a thing, please. I'm looking at you thinking, brother, pattern up, bro. Pattern up. We're big men, fam. Pattern up.
I'll say, like,
pattern up.
I'll be like, bro, I love you, but I can't co-sign that behavior, because I can't do it.
Guys, wash them. And especially like us here, we're actually like people that like are on the internet. So like for us to do that and us to get that, yeah, our lives are over.
Yeah, no respect. No respect. It's done. We're finished.
Never can speak on these mics again.
Like, who are you niggas? Like,
bro, we have to dash the whole thing away.
How dare you?
Like, how dare you, bruv?
Please, baby.
Big man, respect yourself. You embarrassed your whole family.
And all the man them.
Yeah, all the man
them.
Yeah, you looked weak. I'm not gonna lie. But like, comment, and subscribe. Another episode. Bow.
Out.
Rare Hub celebration. Ooh, we didn't know. Second event of the year. End of summer. Oh yeah, 31st of August, starting from 7 p.m. until very late. We're gonna have a celebration of a live podcast with games, food, banter, and some networking at the end. Don't ever forget. Pull up. Tickets are on the website rarehub.co.uk.